How can you establish thought leadership in the SEO industry? At first glance, that seems like a simple question, but inside that question is a mistake that keeps people from reaching thought leadership status. Most people ask, how do I become known in my industry? Well, a better question might be, what do I want to be known for in my industry? And those are very different questions. You can spend years creating content, building a brand, talking about your expertise, without ever becoming the go-to authority for anything specific. A big struggle is trying to become known for something that's too broad or too crowded, or it no longer works the way that you think it does. So in this episode, I'm going to break this down step by step. We'll define what thought leadership actually is, we'll identify what you should be known for, and we'll talk about the role personal branding plays in building thought leadership. And I'll show you how to position yourself so that when your dream clients are searching for answers, they consistently find you instead of your competitors. Because establishing thought leadership isn't about having people in your industry know you, it's about becoming the go-to authority for a specific topic that you can actually own. Let's dive right in. So let's break this down. What is a thought leader? Well, I define a thought leader as somebody more than just sharing expertise. It's even more than someone who's gone out and used their knowledge to achieve something great. They've been successful at something. But a true thought leader can take their knowledge, can take their experience, and take somebody by the hand and lead them to success. A thought leader helps other people succeed. A thought leader causes transformation in other people. So a thought leader has a before image of working with people and an after image of working with people. Right? This is where they were, this is where they are now because of that person's thought leadership. Now, what industry are you in? Is it real estate? Is it leadership? Right? I could list off 100 things and I'm not going to do that. But what is your industry? Can you become the thought leader in that industry? Nope. That's impossible. There's already many thought leaders in that industry. But if you narrow it down and you think, okay, within my industry, what do I want to be known for, right? Where do I want to leave my mark? What would I love the world to recognize about me? What's my unique skill set? But more importantly, what's the transformation that I can cause? And also, who do I help, right? As a thought leader, who do I want to be known by? Who do I want to see me as a thought leader? Only if you have crystal clarity on those questions can you become a thought leader. So if you're talking about search engine optimization, how do you build thought leadership in SEO? Well, SEO itself cannot be your topic. Do you know how many companies there are that claim to offer search engine optimization? Do you know how many experts have made videos on SEO? Do you know how many people have claimed to be SEO thought leaders? But if you can answer the questions we talked about previously and think about, okay, with your SEO skills, what outcome can you deliver specifically? So for what person to what result? Okay, what result can you deliver for that specific person? You can become a thought leader in that space. You can own that space. Now, if we're talking about becoming a thought leader, we have to talk about personal branding. Now, there's different types of personal branding. I'm focusing on thought leadership personal branding. Okay, there's 3 areas that are critical. You probably have heard of the first one, and that's your image. So your thought leader image. You need to look like a thought leader. So this is going to include your website, your logo, your branding colors, your style guide. It's going to include your headshots, the photography. All of this needs to make you look like a thought leader. Okay, so that's part number 1. Part number 2 is your messaging. We've kind of been talking about that. Your messaging is not describing the system that you follow. It's not your model, right? It's not what makes you unique. Okay, all those things are important. You have to have those things in order to help people, but your messaging is talking about the outcome and who you serve, right? So who do you help? Who do you serve? And what's the problem that you help them overcome? Or what's that solution that you provide? What's that transformation that they experience? You need to have crystal clarity on those words in your messaging so that when people visit your website, and so very quickly, they know that you can help them specifically and they know exactly the result that they're going to get by working with you. Or if you're having a conversation, maybe you're networking and you're having a conversation with somebody who you would love to have as a client, and they ask you, what do you do? Do the words that come out of your mouth clearly create that reaction, that they know who you are and they know that you're the person that can help them? They light up inside and they see the result that you can deliver them. Maybe it's your elevator pitch. Yeah, your elevator pitch, your website copy, the title of your book, like everything that you create, you need to perfect your thought leader messaging. Okay, so we've talked about image and messaging. The third area of thought leadership personal branding is your positioning. Now, just so there's not confusion, a lot of people will use the word positioning when they're talking about the image, like how are you positioned, right? I use positioning differently. I'm talking about where you're positioned, right? Where these people can find you. Do you rank at the top when they're searching on Google? Do you rank at the top when they're asking questions on YouTube? Does ChatGPT recommend you above your competitors? That's what I'm talking about with positioning. And it's actually possible for you to own your category so that anytime people are asking questions in this category, you're at the top. It's possible for you to own it, to own your topic, to own your category. It's not possible for you to own your entire industry, but if you can get clear like we've been discussing here, it's absolutely possible for you to own your niche. Now that you have the vision that establishing thought leadership is about becoming known for something specific, I want to take you deeper into this topic so that you can truly understand your path forward. Most people define thought leadership by visibility. They think it's followers. They think it's subscribers. Well, I don't. So in my next video, What is Thought Leadership? I'm going to show you exactly what thought leadership looks like. I'm going to show you examples. You're going to learn the 3 levels of expertise, and you'll understand why so many brilliant experts remain invisible. You'll know what separates an influencer from a true thought leader who owns their category. So if you're serious about becoming the go-to authority in your space, then go watch that video next. I'll see you there.